It's your girl, KC.
MJ, your ATL homegirl.
And we're here with Realty at the Closing Table. Hey guys, welcome back to Realty at the Closing Table. We're your hosts. It's your girl, KC.
And MJ, your ATL homegirl.
We're going to get right into it, guys. So this past weekend was Super Bowl, and we have so much to talk about. Mary, first off, did you watch the game?
I didn't watch the game. I fell asleep. But when I woke up, the Chiefs had won.
Boo. So I am from Philly, so I am a diehard Eagles fan. And my husband laughs because he says, you just jump on a bandwagon because you're from Philly. Oh. That's a little bit true because I'm not a sports girl. So I do not watch the games throughout the whole season. I just root for the home team.
Okay. And I'm Midwest, so rightfully the Chiefs.
You went for the Chiefs.
My home team, I guess.
It was a really good game, but we're not here to talk about the game.
Yeah. So what I did notice, like I said, I fell asleep and I woke up. But when I fell asleep, it was Beyonce. That's all the internet was talking about. Beyonce.
About her tickets?
Yes, Beyonce. Like
okay.
It was Beyonce was the craze. When I woke up, we were talking about Rihanna.
Absolutely, because you didn't watch the game, and this is how we were. This is how we were during halftime. Is she pregnant? Wait a minute. Is that just baby fat from the first baby? Or wait, we couldn't even pay attention to the performance. Like, it took us literally probably 5 minutes into the performance to really just start singing.
Okay.
Because in the beginning we were like, is she pregnant? Is she on did she get pregnant with a second baby? Like, wait a minute, how old is the first baby?
Working. But, I mean, I probably would too. Get them babies out the way.
She's almost 40.
Oh, yeah. Get them babies out the way. And that one's little. So if you want to have another one and then get back to your career or however she's
rich.
Do it, right.
She's rich. She's almost 40. Have your babies and live your life.
Mm-hmm. It ain't nobody's business. But what I didn't really want to see Rihanna. I'm going to tell y'all why. Because as soon as she has sang that, whatever, that song, as soon as I hear it, I turn it off. Is it a Wakanda song?
Oh, she didn't sing that. And I was praying she didn't sing that.
Man, I'm like, if she even utters a word of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Rihanna. Good for you. But yeah, but my thing, like, I think with the internet, and like I said, when I went to sleep, it was Beyonce. Everybody talking about Beyonce and those tickets. And then I woke up and it's Rihanna and her business. But it's like, why do people be so focused on celebrity business and not their own? Maybe if you focus so much on your own business and have your own life straight and how things are going in your life, it might be better.
Okay, so our topic today is, are we too concerned about people that we don't even know?
People that we don't even know. They don't even give a damn about us.
So I think that I have mixed feelings about that. Because I think that some people can definitely OD on celebrities. But I also think maybe it's kind of like social media is an outlet. And it's a time for you to get away from your life.
Okay. So that was another thing I was thinking about too. When you wake up in the morning, is social media the first thing you turn to?
Yes.
Why?
I read a book. Okay. I went through this whole thing a few years ago that they were like, our day starts off on social media. So I made it a point not to get up and reach for my phone and log on, because I did used to do that.
Okay.
And I still do it sometimes, but I very much so try not to wake up, roll over, reach for my phone and see what's going on. Yeah. And I don't think I was scrolling to see like other people's lives. Social media has become like my Fox 5.
Yeah, the news.
Yes.
But are you, not to cut you off, but once you start looking at that, you only get the good, what they want you to know. What, you know what I'm saying? Like, nobody's putting on their, like, my real life story, like, what's really happening. They only putting, shouting out they good stuff. So you're not really getting a real look at what's really going on. It's news. It's only the good news that they really want to share. At least Fox 5 is going to give you everything that happened.
True. So do you feel like...
And then you don't get, like, imposter syndrome. Or whatever, however. What is it?
Okay, yeah. So that's where you are today. So you want to talk about imposters. Okay. You want to talk about imposter syndrome. So, okay, let's touch a little bit about... You and I had a conversation a little bit earlier today about me wanting a life coach.
Yes.
Okay, so I want a life coach because I feel like I have all these aspirations and these goals and dreams, and I write them down and I set these goals, but I procrastinate. And I've never been a procrastinator, but for some reason I am procrastinating very much so, maybe the past year or two. And I feel like a life coach can kind of give me that direction that I need and that assistance. So you said, well, who do you want to be your coach? And I'm like, I have no idea, because first of all, we all live on social media and we all choose these people to mentor us and stuff from off of social media.
Yeah, based on what they're showing us.
And I feel like they're all scammers. So I have not one person that I feel like could mentor me the way that I need to.
Yeah, for real. Because what's real? Because nobody's, again, posting their failures. Is your life coach going to be somebody that comes in and just feeds you all this BS? How do you even know? How would you decide? How do you know what's real and what's fake? And would you want that to be the deciding factor of go for it? Like, your life coach is going to coach you into some stuff that maybe they just learned 6 months ago, because how long does it take to be an expert? Who decided? And that's another thing. When you tell me, oh, I made $1 million this year, but last year you were working at McDonald's, you can only tell me a get rich. I don't want to call it a get rich scheme, but tell me the scam. Tell me the scam. Don't lie to me. But tell me the scam. Like, you can only tell me how you got rich in 6 months. And I'm down for that, but I need something that can give me a lifetime. The 6 months is not what I'm looking for. You want experience. I want experience. And I want you to tell me, you know, I failed at these things, or this is what it took me 5 years to get this, right? And okay, Kiana, I'm listening to all of your dreams and goals, and this is how we're going to get there. But for you, because I'm a person who I want this, and I'm like, okay, this is what I'm going to do. And when I don't see the success out of it, then I stop doing it. Instant. You want the microwave? Yes. Okay. Instant gratification. Do you think that contributes to your procrastination because it's not happening fast enough? Yes. Okay. That makes sense. But I need somebody to break that down for me. What part? First off, and I know my mom, she says I try to do 1 million things at one time. Okay. So I really would like someone to say, it's good that you want to do all these things, but let's focus on this one thing. One thing at a time. Yeah. And it's going to take you 5 years, because in my head, it's going to take me 30 days. Yes. So do you have a 5-year plan? And there's 1 million things on my 5-year plan. Oh, okay. So you have a 5-year plan. Do you have a 3-year? Like, have you broken it down into smaller? Not literally, I have not like written it down. I know what it is. I have said it out loud. I have written it down, but not in the aspect of writing it down and kind of breaking it down into steps. And this is what I'm going to do in 30 days. This is what I'm going to accomplish in 60 days. I have not done that. And I honestly am not sure how to do that. I know how, but... And this is the thing. I don't know why I feel like I need guidance or a coach or something like that, because I know how to do everything, but that's where my procrastination comes in at. Because it's not happening fast enough. It's not happening fast enough. So I feel like if I had someone that I met with who could encourage me and say, or give me these homework assignments, then I would do them. Well, we should do that together, because I think that you could do it. At least, because so many people I meet, they have no clue. At least you have a clue. Like, and for me too, like, I have a 5-year plan, a 3-year plan, a 1-year plan. Now, I didn't start like that. I was just living day by day. Whatever happens today, hey, if I get, you know what I'm saying? But when you make those goals, and then you also have to celebrate the small wins. So don't feel like, okay, I didn't hit this goal, so that's just it. Like, that will keep you motivated if you're celebrating the small wins too.
And that's another thing. I don't ever feel like I have small goals. So that's why I need to take my larger goals and break them down into smaller goals, so then I could feel some type of gratification.
Yes.
And then maybe I won't feel like I'm not achieving my goals.
Yeah, I think that works too.
Yeah. So to turn it back to, what do you want to see on social media more? Because people are so focused on other people's business.
Yeah. I would love to see people focusing on their own business, even like a business.
But do you feel like other people's business gives them encouragement? It gives them like hashtag goals?
Maybe. But it also probably make them feel like, oh, I'm not doing nothing because I'm not doing this. Mm-hmm. So that it works both ways. Mm-hmm. It works both ways. Like, you can get on social media. But even for me, like, I started... Now, I'm not going to lie. I would go to bed with my phone and I'll wake up with my phone. Like, first thing in the morning, I'll reach for my phone. But I had this lady give me a call and she was like, start your day off with God. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, when I was like really hustling, trying to get this house and knocking my goals out, I would wake up every morning, thank you, God. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, my first words, thank you. I sat and had my moments with God and went on about my day. But when that changed, a lot of stuff changed for me. Like, when I stopped being thankful, I guess. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, when I just woke up and just went on about my day, stuff started to change for me. And I noticed that. And it just took me just recently from this lady telling me, like, she gave me some scripture. I don't even remember which one it was. I ain't gonna lie. But I noticed that I'm like, I really don't do that anymore. And things have changed for me. But once that changed, I swear it happened in an instant. Yep. Stuff started to change for me, like, the very next day. Maybe that same day.
It's acknowledging him.
Yes, and moving forward with it, and just like not letting anything else block it, and like, and I've also gone through my my feed and deleted all kinds of stuff that just was kind of like negativity, keeping me back. Like, oh, they're doing this, and I'm not doing this, or I should be doing this, or, you know, feeling like I should be doing this, and really I should be doing exactly what I'm supposed to be doing, exactly what I said I was going to do. So I think, I don't know.
I think when people when a lot of people start taking sabbaticals from social media. Yeah. And I have I've actually been implementing that the past couple weeks. Just trying not to be on social media as much. Social media is a big part of my business, so I can't completely let it go. And the crazy part is I have to figure it out, because since I have been trying to slowly push it out of my life, because it is... It's a facade. Like, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Let me tell y'all, I just had a conversation with my uncle maybe like 3 weeks ago. Because I said, social media will mess you up. Yep. Okay? I am, and I say it all the time, like, I'm an advocate for traveling, for buying stuff, for anything that makes you happy, right? If you have it, pay your bills and then do whatever you want to do. That's how I feel. So right now, I said this year is my investment year, right? So I'm investing in myself. I'm investing in my family. I'm not traveling. I'm not shopping. I'm not doing all these things. And every time I get on social media, somebody is at a restaurant. Somebody is on a beach. Somebody is buying
doing something that you want to do.
And I'm like, oh my God. Like, and him, I'm going to go
it's
somewhere.
The Beyonce means, but don't put, if you want to get the ticket, sell your house type thing. And people talking about how they're not going to pay bills so they can get their tickets.
I'm not doing
how
that.
They can do this.
I've never been that person, and I'm definitely never going to be that person. I'm not going to... Listen, I didn't even like her last album, so I'm not going. I'm not spending an arm and a leg on these tickets.
Yeah. I think it's priorities. And that's another... You said, what do I want to see on social media?
Because let me tell y'all something. Beyonce came 2 weeks ago and said she was dropping this. She was putting this tour out. You're not going to tell me that everybody had $1,000 sitting in that bank account to buy these tickets.
I already know it. But it's like, okay, but then do you come up with, because my thing is, I be watching people, and I be like, okay, they be like, I'm ready to buy a house. Back to real estate. I'm ready to buy a house.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You're going to need some money. I don't have it. But then I'm watching these same people rave and scream about Beyonce.
And say they got their ticket.
Why are you not as important? Because that's a one-time thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could change your life.
So let me ask you this.
Beyonce,
is it a facade? Is it to say that you're going to the Beyonce concert? Is it to go on social media and say, hey, I'm at the Beyonce concert, or hey, I got my ticket?
So
or are you a diehard fan?
Yeah.
And you have this Beyonce savings account. So when she drop a concert, you're going.
Let me tell you, I'm a diehard Drake fan. And if Drake don't come to my front door, I won't ever see him in person. Because I'm not giving him my money. Which you already know how we went.
What is your limit on ticket prices?
I don't want to pay none. I don't want to pay any. I would rather buy your CD or Apple or whatever.
Not a CD, Mary.
Right. That's how much I don't care. Okay. So I'm probably not the person to ask. But I think maybe $200. Maybe. But I don't want to be way up there and back there. And I know $200 ain't going to get me right here in front of center.
And that's ticket why prices are crazy right now. Like, Rico is a die-hard Lil Wayne.
I want to go to Lil Wayne.
Oh, I heard it on the radio. I called him. I said, yo, Lil Wayne is coming. Lil Wayne is going on concert. He's like, shut up. I'm like, yes. And he's like, when tickets go on sale? I said, Friday. I forgot.
My sister knows I love Lil Wayne. She sent me that ticket, but she also knew I ain't giving him my money. I don't know what we
Social media let me know the Lil Wayne prices was too high. I didn't even have to go on Ticketmaster. They said Lil Wayne is crazy. This will have me cracking up. They said Lil Wayne is crazy. If you think I'm gonna pay that much to see 3 dreads, I said, oh.
They have to do them like that.
That was funny.
I love Lil Wayne. Like, I always been a Lil Wayne fan. Like, since little Wayne. Like,
but Wayne was our era in college. Yeah. Like, Wayne music brings us reminisce back to college or freshman year. And I know we will have a ball. And I'm not going to say I'm not going to buy him these tickets, but I'm definitely not going to spend my mortgage money on it.
Yeah.
I mean, does social media depict your life?
Not mine. But I see it controlling other people's. I see it. And it's the waking up and people only broadcasting their success and you feeling like you ain't doing nothing because you ain't doing what they doing. But in reality, they not doing it either. Mm-hmm. It's a lot of people. And who we talk about this morning, Stormy. I don't think it's real. Mm-mm. And then how did she become a coach? Mm-hmm. Who's she coaching? How did it start? Like, I want to know from how did you start? From beginning to how you got to here. And don't just start right here.
So everything that I have seen from her is that vitamin water and that pyramid scheme that, yeah, I don't know. I'm not even, don't get me started.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But it's like, mind who you following. They'll just be a sheep.
Yeah, and go through your social media and start deleting people. And sometimes we have to do that. We have to clean up our social media. Yeah. Because sometimes I look at posts and I've done it before, like just create content because I want to stay relevant so people could see me. And it's not staying relevant for myself, it's staying relevant for my business. Like everything I do is for my business. Mm-hmm. I want people to be able to relate to me because I want you to be able to buy a house because you're like, hey, I relate with this girl. Mm-hmm. And then I see other people, so I'm like, why are you putting it out there? Why are you telling us these things? Like I saw one girl, she's like, oh, well, I paid my car off. Whoopee. Like, who cares? Like, why are you telling us this? But then I have another girl who said that her husband paid their house off in 6 months. And she did a whole YouTube video about how she paid, 6 months, 6 years, mm-hmm. and how she worked 3 jobs.
Yeah.
And then she started a business. And then when she started this business, she talked about how she started working on YouTube and getting paid on YouTube. And then she wrote a book, and I bought her book. Like, how many videos she started posting, and she had no idea. She was like, I posted 1 video, and then 1 took off, and then I posted another one. And then she was like, I just started dropping like every month. And then all of a sudden I got this check. And then I started doing this, and she just broke everything down.
Yeah.
I love content like that.
Yeah, because it shows your story.
Yes.
Like, and that's just even.
And it's not bragging. She's like, hey, I did it. You guys can do it.
Yes. And that's how I try to like educate my clients too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and when people talk to me, I don't just be like, yeah, I bought a house. I moved out here by a house. No, like, I worked.
No, this is how we did it.
Yeah, I worked and I did this, and this. And like, this is how I would tell you to do it because, and then I can speak from experience.
Mm-hmm.
And they relate to you that way.
Yes. And
it's just not like a brag thing. It's just not like, it's real life. And I think people relate to you better when you tell them your story.
Right.
I don't just want to see success stories because I know before the success, there's work to be put in it. There's struggle before the success. Yep. You didn't just wake up this morning and you're successful. If you did, congratulations. I'm not knocking it. But show us the work. Mm-hmm. Like they used to tell us in school, show your work. I always hated to show your work in math. I know the answer. I just don't know how I got here. But like, it is like, show us how you got there. Show me what I can do because make me believe it.
Show me your success plan.
Yeah.
And that is like, I know we are like running out of time and I don't want to get into this and this may be another topic, but purchasing all of these classes and taking these classes from coaches or teachers or whatever you want to call them, from social media, these people that we follow, and you get into these classes and you pay thousands of dollars. I have been there, done that, and learned nothing.
Yes.
And I want to sue somebody.
Yeah, because AI can write a book. But you didn't hear that from me.
With that note, we're going to close it out. So, you guys, we hope this gives you some type of encouragement to, social media is fun. Celebrities are fun. Music artists are fun. But what are they doing to contribute to your happiness and to contribute to your success? So sometimes we do have to take a breather from social media. Sometimes we need to go on there and erase some of the people that we follow that could be negative or anything like that. So we hope this was a great conversation starter for you. Be sure to, always like, subscribe, and follow. And we will see you guys in 2 weeks. Thanks for joining us today. Be sure to like and subscribe on all platforms at Realty at the Closing Table.
Giving you all the tea in these real estate streets, focusing on real topics, real life, and the real struggle of being a Black woman in the real estate game.